Tex-Mex is a term describing a fusion of American cuisine and Mexican cuisine, deriving from the culinary creations of Tejanos. It has spread from border states such as Texas and those in the southwestern United States to the rest of the country as well as Canada. Tex-Mex is most popular in the state of Texas. Though Tex-Mex is often conflated with the Southwest cuisine found in Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah, they are not synonymous. Common dishes: some ingredients are common in Mexican cuisine, but other ingredients not typically used in Mexico are often added. Tex-Mex cuisine is characterized by its heavy use of shredded cheese, meat, beans, and spices, in addition to Mexican-style tortillas. Dishes such as Texas-style chili con carne and fajitas are all Tex-Mex inventions. Moreover, Tex-Mex has imported flavors from other spicy cuisines, such as the use of cumin, introduced by Spanish immigrants to Texas from the Canary Islands and used in Berber cuisine, but used in only a few Central Mexican recipes. History. The word Tex-Mex first entered the English language as a nickname for the Texas Mexican Railway, chartered in southern Texas in 1875. In train schedules published in the newspapers of the 19th century, the names of railroads were abbreviated. The Missouri Pacific was called the Mo. Pac, and the Texas Mexican was abbreviated Tex-Mex. In the 1920s, the hyphenated form was used in American newspapers in reference to the railroad and to describe people of Mexican ancestry who were born in Texas. In the Mission era, Spanish and Mexican cuisines were combined in Texas as in other parts of the northern frontier of New Spain. However, the cuisine that would come to be called Tex-Mex actually originated with Tejanos as a mix of native Mexican and Spanish foods when Texas was part of New Spain and later Mexico. From the South Texas region between San Antonio, the Rio Grande Valley and El Paso, this cuisine has had little variation, and from earliest times has always been influenced by the cooking in the neighboring northern states of Mexico. The ranching culture of South Texas and northern Mexico straddles both sides of the border. A taste for cabrito, barbacoa de cabeza, carne seca, and other products of cattle culture is common on both sides of the Rio Grande. In the 20th century, Tex-Mex took on such Americanized elements as yellow cheese, as goods from the United States became cheap and readily available. In much of Texas, the cooking styles on both sides of the U.S.-Mexico border were the same until a period after the U.S. Civil War. With the railroads, American ingredients and cooking appliances became common on the U.S. side. A 1968 Los Angeles Times feature claimed, the dish is a combination of Old World cooking, hush my mouth Southern cuisine and Tex-Mex, it's from the Texas Hill Country. Paris's first Tex-Mex restaurant opened in March 1983. After the 1986 release of the film Betty Blue, Tex-Mex cuisine's popularity in Paris increased. Terminology: the Oxford English Dictionary supplies the first known uses in print of Tex-Mex in reference to food, from a 1963 article in the New York Times Magazine, and a 1966 item in the Great Bend Tribune. Diana Kennedy, an influential food authority, explained the distinctions between Mexican cuisine and Americanized Mexican food in her 1972 book The Cuisines of Mexico. Rob Walsh of the Houston Press said the book was a breakthrough cookbook, one that could have been written only by a non-Mexican. It unified Mexican cooking by transcending the nation's class divisions and treating the food of the poor with the same respect as the food of the upper classes. Another early instance in print appeared in the Mexico City News in 1973. See also: Cuisine of the United States, Mexican cuisine, Tex-Mex cuisine in Houston, Jane Butle, preeminent author on the cuisine. References. External links: Tex-Mex foods. Handbook of Texas. Rob Walsh's 6-part history of Tex-Mex in the Houston Press, Pralines and Pushcarts. Combination plates, Mama's Got a Brand New Bag, The Authenticity Myth, The French Connection, Brave Nouveau World. Pronunciation Guide to Mexican and Tex-Mex Food, Temples of Tex-Mex, A Diner's Guide to the State's Oldest Mexican Restaurants, Lieberman, Dave. 5 Ways to Tell You're Eating Americanized Mexican Food. OC Weekly. Monday, June 14, 2010.